What's up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to another episode of About Even, number one betting show on planet Earth, brought to you by our darling dear friends at Ned's, without whom none of this would be possible. If you feel like having a punt, do it responsibly, obviously, but support the people who support us, who allow us to bring you this award-winning show week in, week out, and that's our good friends at Ned's. You can follow along in our profiles. Never follow Tommy Tobler. That's the one rule we have. And obviously you can join the About Even group as well. If I'm being honest, though, Tommy Tobler on seemingly, unless he's like hiding a lot of his bets, like he does seem to be in some good form. I don't want to talk about him too much. Maybe don't want to start the show with him, but I have.
Zesty Tobler is in good form. There's no doubt about that. He's zesty as zesty gets.
Zesty bets.
Zesty bets with the Zesty Tobler. Yeah, he's been going all right. I not so much. Nor Roo. Nor Sebo, nor you.
No. Tobler's got that like GameStop guy vibe. You know that guy who just like sits in his basement and fucking.
Is that the cat guy? Is that someone cats?
Yeah.
Someone cats or fucking.
He's the leader of all the internet guys. Gets the shares, prices up. He seems to be a millionaire. That's Tobler over there, just hanging out.
Tobler. Good on you, mate.
Yeah, well done, Tobler. How are you, Sebo? Your eyes fucked up.
Yeah, I think I got something in it. Might have been.
You got pink eye, mate.
Do you want to wear this?
No, it's not pink eye. I think it's something in it. I got 36 points in comp. I had to play with that sunny. It was rainy, so maybe a bit of dirt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This yesterday?
No, it was Monday.
Have you ever thought about getting a clear set?
A what?
A clear set of glasses?
No, I probably should play with glasses, but I need glasses. But I'm a big sunnies on guy. But when it's rainy and then the water gets on it, like you can't.
What happened to oily, Sebo? You tried to get everyone back into oily.
Oh, that's a bit of a summer vibe. Like a bit of a summer. My oilies are in my golf bag, I think, but it's definitely more of a like attacking. In winter, I just try and maintain, but I'm going to go on another summer push, and like that's when the oilies come on, when it's fucking game day.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Actually, while we're talking golf, probably worth reminding punters and dribblers, we've still tickets available for our Shorties Golf Day next Thursday, 22nd of August. By the time this comes out, there may not be any left. There's fuck all left, but there are a couple left. So, next Thursday, August 22, Shorties, par 3 pitch and putt. Don't need to be a good golfer, evidenced by the fact that our good friend Rugby League Guru is going to be joining us.
Yeah, the Kai Pearce putters will be in there. We'll be there to take yours down. Don't worry about that. I just came up with that, Rando. I hope you like it.
Oh, my God, out of nowhere.
That's
better than what we had.
KPP.
Love that.
Rando also joining. Timmy is also on your team.
Hope you don't slip over again, mate.
Yeah, odds on. Timmy Williams, I reckon, going to be a sneaky little gun, just quietly.
Yeah, I get that about Timmy.
He's real, not that anyone knows this, but rod vibes. Country guys who can play any sort of sport, you know what I mean,
just
at a
pick
high
up
click.
A stick, they got good hand-eye.
Yeah. Just throw that stick over there and they'd land it exactly where they want.
Also,
ring
you know
toss,
what?
they'll just smash. Like,
Roddy related to a former Raider. Timmy related to a former Raider. So there's very much synergy there.
Basically the same person.
But we got golf, then it's into trivia. Your team score from golf and trivia combined, decides who wins. Got a bunch of sick prizes to win. Then there's the live stream with Stephen Beaver Menzies because Manly's going to beat the fuck out of the Tigers. So there's a lot on. Hellosport.shop is where you get your tickets. Ticket price includes booze, food.
I will say their burger up there.
What
do they call it? The smash burger up there. It's like a cheeseburger-ish, but it's fucking yummy, dude. Like it's almost like if a quarter pounder could morph into like a high-end type burger. You know what I mean? Pickles, mayonnaise, lots of melted cheese, really soft, smashed up beef patty.
Sort of like if a quarter pounder is like Pretty Woman, it's like the street, but then you're morphing it into like this. High society burger.
But keeps a bit of its quarter pounder.
Well, it's still a bit dirty and naughty, you know.
It makes you feel, like it's not a quarter pounder but it's good. So if that's on the menu, I'm not even sure.
No, it is. It's on the menu.
We'll get it a nice dress.
Yeah. Anyway, hellosport.shop. If you want to come play with all of us and have a good day, Arvo. Should we get into a bit of accountability?
Storm 28 defeated the Rabbitohs 16. Bit of red. No Wishy, no Hughes, no Gray, no Meany double, no Storm 13 plus, no Hughes. There was a Warbrick, there was a Pap.
Yeah, I'm over Hughes, man. Everyone thinks they're so, including me, thinks they're so smart when they throw in Hughes. Like, he's not a back, he's a half, you know. And you get a fucking like 270 for him, and he hasn't scored ages. Rando, I'm angry at you for that one because you tricked me into it. I'm done with him.
Okay.
Rando.
Just listen, you just got to own your mistakes, mate. You just got to own up. Sharks 44 defeated the Titans 0. No one, and I mean no one, saw this coming. No. Kinney, 235 tripled by Seb and Tom.
Yeah.
That stung, dude. It stung. I was fucking annoying, but when you saw they hadn't scored at halftime, I was like, listen, I'm not ready to pack it up yet, but I'm pretty sure this bet's fucked.
No one saw it coming, but you did see it coming because we've been talking about the Titans. It's like it is a mystery box and like Call of Duty Zombies kind of thing. Like you don't expect Titans to go the way like it is. It's a roll of the dice.
Also,
like,
Rando's stats were like they've never beaten the Sharks twice in the same year. Just as a side,
I did flag it.
They can shit the bed or they can come out and score 50 points. You're not going to get like a grindy 14-12 Titans game.
It was flagged. Worth remembering. I had JoJo 2+ tripled. That was toilet.
Yeah, that was toilet.
Rue had Ramian and Sammy. Obviously, the Titans don't score a point. You had Jesse, though.
Fuck, it hurts when you get a Ramian. As soon as he scored very early, I was like, this is not going to end well.
Nah. And it didn't. No. The Lippy, none from 3. Panthers 36 defeat the Eels 34. Pensini bangs, but McLean doesn't. Taruva first, second, third. Tungo first, second, or third. For Tom, nothing doing.
Nothing.
Rue had under 48.5, which obviously misses big time. Dane Laurie, McLean, no. McLean. Lippy is short of clear in a riff 13+. A lot of red punters and dribblers. Not a great week. Seagulls 46 defeated the Raiders 24. Yeah, it's just too easy.
Yeah.
It's too easy. Tom and I triple Manly -4.5. Like, just giving away money.
That was the bet of the round.
Just giving it away.
That was so easy.
Here you go. Take that. Fucking piece
I
of
wish
piss.
I could have quad maybe 5, 6 tripled it. You know what I mean? 6 times. I don't know how to say the word, but tripled it more than tripled.
Hex. It would be
Quad.
Hex something.
Sept.
Hexagon?
Hexed it.
Hell of a game back in like 1992 on computers. Hexagog or whatever it was called. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking
don't
about.
know that one.
It came with every computer when you like
Yes.
yes, yeah, and it was and you had to like move pieces around a hexagon kind of thing.
It was on IBM maybe.
Yeah, it came with every computer.
Yep.
Whenever computers came out into the
Sorry,
household.
dudes.
Yeah.
Some people were around when computers started. Fuck you. Fuck you guys.
Hamole for Seb, no. Guru, Manly 1-12, pathetic bet. And Lippy, Huddy, and Garrick, no. Again, Rue just...
I'm
tumbling.
I'm getting dangerously close to a just opposite round, betting round, where I just do the complete opposite
George
of what I'm-
Costanza.
The Costanza.
The Costanza.
Oh, I
Because
don't
you, mate,
mind
you
a
said,
Costanza.
geez, I like the Raiders, mate. Ricky up the board, fucking fired up, mate. Babylonians fucking 3 hours last week. They'll come out and they'll fucking have a good Rubbish, mate. Absolute rubbish. Sorry, dumb bet. Broncos 42 defeat the Cowboys 18. No Nanai, no Tuolangi, no Walsh, no Drinkwater, no Felt. 2+, no Arthurs. Lippy.
But fuck, it's annoying when you're on a line that everyone laughs at you.
Well, I followed you.
I know.
This was but
like,
you know what we should have done?
just taking the line.
Broncos to win.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
That's the dead cat
I
bounce.
know, dude.
What do we... Hang on. So last week, Sebo... So Burmo brings up the dead cat bounce and does nothing about it because he's a weak coward.
Well, I brought it up and then I got confused. Dude.
Sebo goes on a 45-minute rant about economic modelling, right, and economic
off.
terms. It comes off, but let's have a look at the bet. You've got Broncos +7.5, Tuolangi and Mariner.
Yep.
You don't go on a 45-minute rant and just not stand out and triple the Broncos.
You learn. I'm learning because if I can go on a rant about something, it means I'm fully convicted. Don't muddy the waters with ATSs. Just go on the fucking
Unless you
line.
wanted to go Broncos into a Stags. That would have been phenomenal.
Into a Stags double, it would have been
Yeah.
that would have been actually an immortal bet, not
Yes.
just a Stags. If you manage to get a Broncos
With that
plus
rant-
line,
with that rant,
yeah.
But I was annoyed at myself as well because I followed you with the Broncos +7.5. But then I've got Walsh and Drink in there. It's just like, you're doing too much, buddy.
Yeah.
Edward, you're doing way too much. There's a triple there that needed to be tripled, and you didn't triple it.
No, you left it out on the field.
And that
Kinney?
annoys me.
Fucking, you get rid of Kinney.
Oh,
You
mate,
go Broncos.
JoJo 2+. What am I
JoJo
doing?
2+
Go
was
to
punchy.
bed,
That
Edward.
was punchy.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Bulldogs 28 feet defeat the Dragons 10. Critter and Preston. Still don't hate the bet. Didn't get up though. Sebo again a leg short. No Critter.
Yeah, no, I'm angry at myself there because I tried my
that was
hardest.
triple too.
If someone goes like a double try, just don't do it the next
No,
week.
don't do it the
Just
next week.
don't do it. Like, you want to tell yourself that, but you just can't help it. Like, I know the rule, but I just can't help it.
Sorry, I just got to go back up because I've glossed over something. Felt 2+, Tuolangi and Drinky tripled.
Oh, we did skip past that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Not
I
a
think
single
it was like
leg?
You're
17 to 1 or something.
you're not losing a lot of units.
Not losing a lot
but
of units.
But you didn't get a single leg.
Didn't
You
get
were
a
so
single
confident
leg.
in the cow. You didn't buy into any of the economic modelling. You sat there.
I thought I got away with it. I really did. You went on for a few minutes, and I just sat here quietly, head in the sand.
Yeah, you were very
Thought I
quiet
was
down there.
clear.
It was too quiet.
It was very quiet.
If you had it like grumbled or something, it would have been okay.
Yeah, very close.
That's tough, dude.
Not a big economic model guy. That's
No.
okay. That's okay. You got to have seen a couple of seasons, few winters, mate. You'll get there.
Yeah, it's the first season.
First season on that. Dolphins 34 defeat the Warriors 32. Lot of red, except for an Ed Cozzy, and Lippy had an Avarillo.
I just don't know how there can be 66 points and like no one gets a try scorer. I just like there's a couple of
no CNK, no RTS. Okay,
no
sure.
Bostock. No.
Sure, no Bostock, no Hammer. Oh, they're first, second, or thirds, but no Bostock anyway. AFB first try score, probably a little bold. That's all right. Knights 34 defeated the Tigers 18. Just more red, but we must look to the great and the powerful rugby league guru who tripled Kalen Ponga at $2.02.
This is one of the toughest games of football I've ever had to watch. This game fucked me in betting, Supercoach, just everything imaginable. It honestly ruined my weekend. Yeah, it was really tough. I showed up to my missus' old man's place. We were, all getting together, and it turns out that Beck's brother got engaged that day. So we were celebrating, and I just had one eye on Kalen Ponga not scoring a try. Greg Marciu doing sweet fuck all, ruining my entire week and trying to be happy. It was awful.
Yeah, there's no way you can be happy for anyone else when
Not even
your
close.
bets aren't getting up.
No.
It's not how it works.
No. Dreadful.
No Kai Pearce-Paul either.
I didn't bet on him this
No,
week.
that was
the
me.
first time in
we did.
38 weeks.
I'm just saying he didn't score.
No. The English Sonny.
No Ponga.
How many did Sonny get in his first debut season tries?
Can we check that, Rando? Just how
tries
many,
and line breaks.
How many tries? This might
Try
be difficult,
assist.
but like Sonny Bill's first season stats.
Has Kai Pearce-Paul had any line breaks? Line break assists?
He's had line breaks and line break assists, not for about 15 weeks, but
Yeah,
it's getting grim.
I did hear Freddie Fittler say on 9 where he was like, I don't know whether the Knights actually know how to play with Kai Pearce-Paul. Like, he's constantly got an arm free for an offload or to do something, and the Knights don't know. Like, he's like, they don't know what the fuck to do with this guy who actually isn't that bad.
I think he's too scared to make a mistake because of the way Adam O'Brien shifts the team around all the fucking time.
They're not real big risk takers, the Knights,
No.
are they? They just kind of...
Kalen Ponga's your marquee player. Lean into it. It's wild.
Got to chance your arm, especially in the big leagues.
Yep.
Unit scooper. Tom had 3 from 5. I had none from 2. Seb had none from 4.
I have 3 from 5. Who did I miss? Nanai and Kinney, I think.
Correct. Nanai and Kingy, you missed. Guru had Kossi, KP, Ola. That's Ola Kawatu and Meany, so 1 from 4. And the Libby had 4 from 9. Hot seat. Statistically, we had to get there, didn't we? Statistically, we had to get one. Sebo had Manly minus 4.5. That's Salute's first time in 12 weeks.
Yep. I'm going to try go on a run. Going to give it my all. Do
it
the
your
hot
all,
seat some justice.
Yeah.
How many
Alright.
have I got to get? 4? From
Oh, a
From
few more
now?
than that.
from now. How many?
a few more.
Oh, I
just
was
started.
thinking
It's
how many rounds.
We're
it's
3
been.
weeks in.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8 weeks.
Yeah, I thought it was like
8
NRL
more.
round.
I'd
but
like
it's
for you to get
finals.
4, actually,
Yeah.
Sebo. That'd be good. Get
8 more. 8 more.
8 more.
Get
Easy.
4.
Sweet.
Leaderboard. I won 1 from 9 minus 0.57.
Well done, Ed.
Thanks, mate. Tom, second, minus 3.55. Lippy, third, minus 4.75. Roo, fourth, minus 13.25. And Sebo, minus 14.66. There has been a change on the overall leaderboard. Roo's descent into madness continues. Tom, now first, minus 40.5.
Send it over. Yes, cunt.
Hand it over.
I've been white-knuckling this thing for way too long.
This is unlikely. No one saw this
Huge.
coming.
Well done.
No
Well
one saw
done.
This coming.
Well done.
Fuck yeah. Minus 40.
No, you can't put it on yet.
No, I'm just resting it here because I've got the fucking... Feels nice.
Yeah,
See how
that's a bad omen.
Well, you say whatever the fuck you want, cunt.
That's a bad omen. That's
I feel great all of a sudden.
Omen. Shocking omen.
No, not at all.
Yes, it is.
all,
He's
dude.
claiming it. Claiming it far too early.
Claiming it, just getting a feel.
Roo, minus 47.98 is in second. Just bet percentages here. Guru, 9%. 20 from 220 bets.
I reckon I've dropped 70 units in 6
You have.
weeks.
I don't know reckoning about it.
You were over 20 and now you're minus 47. So yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
That's
dude.
70
how
units,
numbers
mate.
work.
70 units. That is unbelievable. You going to keep tripling?
Yeah, fucking oath.
You got it.
You got to.
You go because you're fucked now. I'm third, minus 56.99. Sebo last of the panel, minus 66.31. And the Lippy, look at these Lippy stats. 12 from 194 bets, 6.18%. Minus 71.81. So all those fucking cowboys that are always in the comments, this is the worst betting show of all time. You cunts can't bet. Listen, we gave you a chance.
Yeah.
And you come last every fucking time. You are hopeless across the board. The only time anyone ever fucking beats us is if you don't get any bets right, and neither do we.
Yeah, we
lose a couple of triples, which has been taken away. You got to get a bet right to win. We all know that. Otherwise, it's hollow and it's pathetic.
Yeah.
And the Lippy continues to be pathetic. Just a reminder. So, as you're typing up your little comment, just have a gander at how you and your fucking contemporaries go. Horse shit.
Yeah.
That's accountability.
Beautiful. Listen, it's not. I don't know if I've ever been leading it all this season, but it is nice just to have the belt in front of me. It's real nice. It's a
Happy
nice
with it?
feeling. Oh, listen.
Oh.
It's honestly, there's just some small justice because I fucked up that obviously biblical week so badly. So it's a little bit of justice for me. That's at least what I'll be telling my loved ones. Should we get into some betting, boys?
Yeah, man.
Thursday, 8 p.m. in the old. Panthers v. the Storm out at Penrith. We'll be doing a live stream for that. We've got fucking Guru and Timmy joining us for a good old-fashioned nerd out. It's been a while since one of those.
Love a nerd
We'll
out.
get the goggles on. We'll get some trivia going. I think Timmy wants to bring in some trivia as well. Last time he was on with us, so like halftime trivia as well as Ruse Clues.
Well, we're doing Rouge Clues.
We got to do Ruse Clues. But
like
then
that.
I think Timmy, remember the last time Timmy did some like overall, like he was just throwing out some trivia questions, or was that you?
I'll be honest with you. Tim was on without me last time. I was at the game.
No.
So-
The one where the last nerd out when you were on, there was we did some sort of fucking anyway. Whatever. Thursday night.
We end up getting.
We end up
fucking
beating us.
dribbly at the end, don't we?
We always do. Panthers $1.60, the Storm $2.35, the line 3.5, and the total is 43.5 points. Rando, welcome, my friend. How's the shoulder?
Looking good.
Cowboys
the shoulder.
suck. Give us some stats.
Keen to get it on a swing next week for the golf day. First real activity using it. Just want to go back to the KPP stat. Sonny Bill only scored 4 tries in his first season, and at this point in the season, he's only 2 tries up on KPP. So plenty of time for
There you go.
Kai Pearce-Paul
Yeah, it could be
to
worse.
bounce
It's only
back
2
there.
tries up.
I want to say too. I reckon Sonny Bill scored the majority of those at centre.
He was
as
off the
well.
bench. He only scored one at centre.
Wrecked.
Ooh, wrecked.
From the bench.
Sorry,
okay,
mate.
so they're bench tries, so they're
Bench
like worth
tries as
3.
well. Yeah,
so he's actually more
probably.
like 8 ahead of fucking
Yeah,
KPP.
that's
Fair enough.
Listen,
Well,
bad read. That's all right.
He was in a premiership winning side, Sonny Bill.
That's true.
Yeah, he was.
fair enough.
I actually had the other rando, the other stats page was messaging me all week. All these
The
Kai
other
Pearce-Paul. What's the other one?
Jeez, that's
The
mean.
NRL odd stats?
NRL
or
odd
Crazy
stats.
Rugby?
That's not
Yeah,
the
yeah,
other rando. There's only one rando.
Thank you.
Rando from Bizarro World, Seinfeld. And he was messaging me all these positive KPP stats. And then I got a message from him this morning saying, I'm sorry, Nathan. And I was like, don't worry, mate. I ignored them all.
Yeah.
I can't afford to go near this guy ever again. No stress, mate.
You can't.
You'd still be winning if you weren't obsessed with him.
I wouldn't go that far, but
I reckon. No, I think you probably would be.
he hasn't cost me my last 6 triples.
There's
But
a
you've
world
tripled
where-
him before.
Have I?
I don't know.
Can't
Yeah, I
recall.
think
I
you
don't reckon
have,
I've
yeah.
tripled him.
No, I think you used him about 8 weeks in a row at the start of the
Yeah.
season, right?
I think you've tripled him.
I think you have tripled him before.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Just
think
as
you
a
just, I think you just stood him
ATS?
out. Yeah, I think you might have.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm a moron.
Well, maybe you have. We'll check
Let
the
me have a
tapes.
quick check.
What are the stats, Rando?
It's going to be dry on Thursday night at the foot of the mountains for this one. First v second battle, as you mentioned. Penrith, they have won their last 4 games against the team coming first, while Melbourne, they have lost their last 3 games against the team coming second. The Storm, however, will be looking to keep their Thursday night winning streak alive, winning their last 8 games and having not lost on a Thursday night since 2022. For try scorers, most of the Penrith players are pretty low in value. Grant Anderson, however, is pretty good odds at $2.30. He has scored in his last 5 games, and the Panthers' right edge defence is their weakest. Yes, To'o has moved to that right edge, but the Panthers are still conceding 40% of their tries in their last 5 games down that edge. So Grant Anderson looks like a good op there.
Is there any, like, that Dylan Edwards is in?
I'm pretty sure Edwards and Fisher Harris are playing.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. That's good. I like that.
You've doubled him. You've stood him out. You've stood him out twice.
Less idiotic.
And you've doubled him once.
Why would I double him? What a fucking coward.
No, it's
Why would you
the fuck
double
is
him?
that?
But why would you even triple him? Like, why would you even? You know,
yeah, no, it's good
when he's
stuff.
got no try scoring.
It's
at
good.
all.
It's fucking good stuff.
Zero.
Good stuff.
I will go here. I like the Panthers and the Storm. I know the Panthers didn't look great against the Eels, but then they did. The Storm against the Rabbitohs, from what I remember of the game, it just was like, I think the Storm are a bit of a false economy. This is me. This is hot take Tommy right now. I don't think they're that good. I don't think they're any chance of winning the comp. Obviously, they are where they are, but they're just not that good. And in comparison to the Panthers, I'm saying here, obviously they're good. I think that the Panthers win. I actually think they're going to win. I think they might do it easy. I don't know, but I'm just going to take them at the line, -3.5. I'm going to triple that, because 'tis the season, at $1.83. Not stoked about that, punters and dribblers, but I will do it. Panthers to do it relatively easily against the Storm. I love that Dylan Edwards is back, and I love that Fisher Harris most likely to be back as well.
I think Craig Bellamy has the Storm up and about for this. I know that you could argue they may not be a premiership winning side, but they're in the top fucking four, which is obviously first versus second.
Actually leading.
They're leading, exactly. And they'll be up and about. I just think Panthers at home, Cleary pulling the strings. Even if it's tight, they'll find a way. So I really like Panthers 1-12 at 285. I will be tripling that. I don't see them blowing them out of the water, to be honest, but I think that they win.
When you were talking earlier and you mentioned we're going to be on the live stream, I thought, I have to triple the Panthers for something. I like them 1-12. I then saw that Eddie's done it, so call that a copy and paste, if you will. But 285 there, Panthers in a tight one, triple stake for me.
It's good, pretty good.
I like it.
285.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep. Sebo?
I'm going to have to mix it up. I had Panthers line, and then I was going to put in Anderson, but I'm liking these Panthers stats, and if Edwards is back, Fisher Harris is back. One thing I'm good at reading in teams is like when they just want to turn it on Bash Brothers style. I use Bash Brothers a lot, and I think the Panthers, they've been a bit off here and there, but mark it in the calendar and go like, if we're going to Bash Brothers someone, it's this round, and then we're going to go into rest mode, hibernation, go get some fucking rest under a rock type vibe, pretend they're a snake, but they're going to have one big bite out of fucking Melbourne. Melbourne pretty good, sure, but they're going to fucking strangle them. They finish the last 10 minutes. They're going to play the whole 80 minutes like that maybe. So I'm tripling Panthers 13+ in the game that's meant to be the tightest one of them all. Tightest one of them all.
That's 310, is that?
Is that 310, is it?
I think so.
Yeah, 310.
I was just looking at it before.
Yeah. I think
310.
like everyone's going to say tight affair. Everyone's going to be tight affair, top down. I love going against the normal fucking thing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because the bookies always win because you generally go what you think's going to happen. I think there's going to be a blowout. Breadcrumb, Melbourne win 13+. Take that if you want. You either follow me because I understand Bash Brothers and fucking how anacondas attack, or you fucking take the breadcrumb.
I know how anacondas attack.
You know what I mean? I've seen that movie like 12 times. So Panthers 13+, though a panther does get strangled alive by the anaconda in that movie. But look, I just think they just mark it down. They just mark it down. They just go, fuck you, Melbourne. Like, we are going to put on a show. And then we go into rest mode.
And you're tripling that?
I'm tripling that. Yeah, I'm tripling that.
I don't hate it, Sebo. I don't hate it, buddy. Who's our Lippy and what are they doing?
His name
Fucking 4 triples out the gate here.
is Martin Honey. Is that Hoyne? Yeah, Martin Honey.
Honey.
A few weeks ago, he kind of put together how many people copied Control V, Control C. People's bets, but there was a bit of a logjam of Lippies. So this guy's been sending slips before he's even confirmed Lippy, so I appreciate the work ethic.
Ned slips only accepted, right?
Yep.
That doc of who copied who was good gear. I enjoyed
it was.
that. That was very good.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Well, it was
terrific.
Damaging to me.
Well, it was damaging.
And he's got Panthers 1-12, under 43.5. It's Hoity.
Hoity.
Oh, he's Hoity and he's
It's going to be an
Toity.
interesting game. 4 triple.
Yeah.
Hoity-toity.
4 triples out the gate. That's the way you want to start it. 4:15.
And I will, listen, there's triples early this week. I want to get me triples out of the way.
Yeah. Nowhere to stand.
Am I great or am I fucked?
But on this,
You know what I mean?
I just love this point in the season.
I'm prepared to go down fucking swinging this season. I'm going to triple my way to the end of the season.
Yeah, same. There's no
If I
fucking
ran out
way
of
you
money,
can win
so
without
bad.
tripling at this point. It's too close.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
you got to triple.
Especially if you're coming dead last or second dead last. You got to be tripling.
Second dead last.
Yeah.
Stinger.
Yeah. Let's go to game number 2. Manly v the Warriors at 4 Pines Park, the greatest park in the land. $1.17 for Manly and $5 for the Warriors. 15.5 is the line. 53.5 the total points. Rando, what do you got for us? Positive vibes only, please.
The weather's changed since overnight. It was expected to be 5 to 10 millimetres of rain, but that is now cleared up to be a dry evening in Sydney. Manly, they're overwhelming favourites, and for good reason, winning 6 of their last 8 games against the Warriors at Brookie. The Warriors, they've also lost 5 of their last 6 games coming off a golden point match. For try scorers, the multi-anchor here is Jason Saab. He has scored 8 tries in 4 games against the Warriors, and the Seagulls have scored 9 tries down their right edge in their last 5 games. But for a bit more value, Luke Brooks has gone on a little try-scoring streak, scoring in his last 3 matches. The Warriors, they've conceded a try 2.5 in their last 3 games. Brooksy's $3.
Okay.
I'm going to follow you, part of you here, Rando. I had Manly 13 plus into Lehigh, tripled at $2.50. I'm going to change that to Saab. The Warriors fucking suck. And their season's over, and they're going to come over to Sydney, go up to the hardest ground in all rugby league. That's Brookvale. Friday night, sellout. We're humming towards the finals. The fucking rescue dog about to play in his first final series. The mood's up and about. We went to the club the other day. You ran into Jake.
I did run into Jake.
Everyone's foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
Everyone's foaming at the mouth. The club knows what's up. The Warriors are going to get fucking pounded into the earth. 13 plus is a joke, in my opinion. And I'm going to put Saab in, given the track record, punters and dribblers. Let me get back to you on a price. It will be slightly less than $2.50, but only marginally.
I am going to take a bit of rando as well, some positive rando energy here. I had Hamole any time triple staked, which was paying $2.35. Don't mind it. If I throw in a Saab as well, you're getting 431s. I just need a Hamole, basically. I just need a Hamole, and this thing gets up. And he didn't score last week. So we're not doing the whole Sebo, I'm on Critter 2 plus again. Or like, Bronson Cherry scored 2 last weekend, so I'm going to get in this. It's like, he did not score. But he did look damaging early. So I wonder whether a bit of tape, let's get him into the game a bit more. Cherry Evans didn't even fucking play, basically, last weekend. It was all Luke Brooks, LB. So I think Cherry has a bit more to do with things. I wouldn't rule out a Hamole first try scorer. That's just a by the by, though, punters and dribblers. You take Hamole, you take Jason Saab, anytime, you're going to get $4.31, and you're going to triple that like a good little boy.
Yeah, I'm copy-pasting that one. I'm on that positive rando side as well. And, yeah, Tom reminded me, Hamole hasn't scored in a while, which is what you love. What you love, tripling out the gate, copy-paste.
I am very similar, except I'm going to throw in a turbo, which gets me to just a tick under $7, $6.96. I love this bet.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
So do I.
Mate, the Warriors get fucking worked over. There could be 40 points put on the Warriors here, punters and dribblers.
I had Turbo. I was flirting with Turbo getting in there as well, Rude. But
You add a turbo for 7s?
I know, but it's like, it's good or bad, which way you look at it. It's like 4 7s, which is not double, but like, as soon as you get to 3, it starts getting murky. You know,
I don't want to get greedy.
Yeah.
I don't want to get greedy.
I know,
I don't want to. My eyes too big. You know. I want to just get it. I want to get in, get out. Possibly in the first 10 minutes, I have this.
And I'm turbo, Ola, Saab. I'm still hungry. I could add more there. I reckon they're going to have a feast.
You could add a Lehigh, Tommy Talau.
Oh, there's
Luke
more.
Brooks,
There's more out there.
A Daily Cherry Evans backing up on the inside. You could have 9 fucking try scorers.
The Seagulls over the next 2 weeks, the Warriors into the Tigers. It's like same game.
Yeah, fill me up. I actually might fucking change up my scooper.
Oh, it's fill me up, buttercup sort of stuff.
What's hoity-toity doing?
Turbo 2 plus Hamole, Manly minus 9.5, 14.29. He gets it. He gets his rugby league football.
He gets
his rugby league football.
This was a bet that I was toying with before we did the game. But Hamole 2 plus, Turbo 2 plus is like $46. It's fucking.
Is that right?
$46. Turbo will get 2. Hamole, but you tell me he couldn't get 2?
45.75.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Just something to think about. We move on. and we do it with love in our hearts. Roosters v the Eels, Allianz Stadium, $1.15 for the Roosters, $5.60 the Eels, 17.5 the line, 53.5 the total match points. Rando, give us some stats, brah.
Despite the Eels pushing the Panthers last week, don't see them backing it up on the road against the Roosters. The Roosters, they haven't lost to them at home since 2008. The Eels, they have lost by at least 14 points in all 4 away games this year against top 8 opponents. So I don't mind the Chooks to cover that big 17.5 point line. For try scorers, Joseph Suoli'i is the best value for a Roosters player. He has scored a double in 3 of his 4 games against the Eels. The Roosters have scored 50% of their tries down the left edge in their last 3 games, and Suoli'i is paying $2.50.
Love that, bro.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've been following Angus Crichton's Instagram, but the man, I think, went to Bali.
He did.
He looks so relaxed.
Yeah, he does.
He also put up a caption being like, rested, recovered, it's time to fucking go, essentially. I'm paraphrasing. Punters and
Time to fuck.
Time to
That's what
fuck.
he said.
Time to Masood people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Roosters 13 plus is an absolute lock this week, in my opinion. You've just got a rested outfit ready to start taking souls. Angus Crichton, obviously part of that. He goes in, and Rando, I already had Suoli'i, $7.49. I think that's houses.
You
that
and
bet.
I, obviously.
I really do. I
We're
think that's
very
houses.
dialed, Eddie. You and I are dialed. We're on the same wavelength. I respect the bet because I have the same one. But you know what? I want to hone in on Roosters 13 plus firstly because the line's 17.5, I think it was. 13 plus, some people, and they'd be idiots, fucking Parramatta did pretty well last week against the Panthers. They pushed them all the way. Do you know how dejected those cunts are going to be now? They got so close and they just fucked the whole thing up.
Fuck the whole thing.
That was their last throw of the dice just in terms of a semblance of respect in the season, and they fucked it. There's
gone.
no way that you should be losing that game when your opposition's a man down and you're 3 tries up with 10 minutes to go. Parramatta, though, find a way to fuck that up. Dejected, season over, everyone wants to leave. Talangi's at the Panthers, everyone's talking about Moses leaving, Campbell-Gillard's leaving. They tried to fucking get rid of Sevo and Madison, but they were like, fuck you, we want to stay for some reason. So they're fucked. 13 plus is possibly the easiest bet of the round.
I like the Eels plus 17.5.
Nah.
I was really confident coming in here,
Way.
nervous as fuck now, but I'm going to take Parramatta plus 17.5. They are just all effort at the moment. I think they're going to hang on, and I'm going to take Gutho to cross as well, $4.70 there.
Sebo?
Yeah, look, I'm not playing with margins, but I'm going to sit on the line, on Tom's side of it, because, as you said, if you put in a lot of effort into something and then it fucks out, you just it's like if you grew up playing console games before they invented a fucking save card, you're trying to play Sonic the Hedgehog and finish 50 levels, and the only way you can save it is by pressing pause, hope to God that the power stays on the entire time, because if there's a mini blackout, you have to start all the way fucking again, happening multiple times. Yep. Are you going to go second last level of Sonic, pause it, go to bed, blackout for 1 second, game restarts? Are you going to fucking go play that thing again? No, you're just nah, maybe in a year. Maybe in a fucking year. I'm not putting that amount of effort in again for no payoff. You know what I mean? What's the point?
Yeah.
I reckon the Roosters come out and fucking hump him. I'm taking Suoli'i because he's the only back who's over $2 apparently these
That's
days.
all anyone's looking at.
Manu, I'm not on him often, but I don't know. I just feel like I always try. The Dommy Youngs and stuff aren't enough value. And then, AC, don't need to go on about him, $11.95.
Beautiful. And our, what's our fucking Hoity? What's a
He's
Hoyt
got
Suave?
Gutho, Hoyt Suave, Manu, and Walker, 18-11. Not bad.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all from Hoyt Suave. Dogs and the Fish, punters and dribblers. Dogs and the Fish at Salter Oval, if you can believe that. Where the fuck is Salter Oval?
Bundaberg.
Okay, shout out to
right.
Bundaberg. But it's apparently a Dogs' home game. $1.52 for the Doggies, $2.55 for the Fish. 5.5 the line and 48.5 the total. Rando.
It's going to be hot and dry at Bundaberg, 27 degrees for kickoff. The Bulldogs, they've been strong in Sydney, but historically struggle in Queensland, winning only 4 of their last 26 games in the state. Wayne Bennett has also not lost back-to-back games against the Bulldogs since 2016. For try scorers, the Dolphins' right edge have been leaking plenty of points of late. 46% of the Finns' tries in their last 5 games, to be exact. The left wing has scored in each of the last 5 games. That's Joshua Adokar. The left centre has scored in the last 3 games. That's Bronson Cherry. On top of that, Bronson Cherry has scored in 4 of his last 5 games, including 5 tries in those 5 games.
Yeah, but now you're wanting me to go against the whole fucking...
I know. I just realised
twist.
I've got him in there as well.
Oh,
I'm just
really?
like-
Yeah, there you go.
Like, I hate it, but that maybe I've reverse breadcrumb myself into it because I said I hated it at the beginning. And then, of course, the guy, and I was talking about Critter, who scored 2 the week before. I was talking about Critter. And then so I said I didn't want to do it. But then Zeri's the guy who scored 2 last week. Maybe I'll reverse breadcrumb myself because I was just watching the game and it's like... Sexton's fucking good, man. Like,
Sexton's good.
He puts in these. I'm like, why would you need to go to Critter at this point? He's just putting in little kicks and those little fucking short balls that he's doing. You're like, you know what? Maybe I get on the Sexton vibe, set up Zeri. I've reversed breadcrumb myself, so I'm happy with it. I'll take Zeri. And then I'm just like...
Are we calling him Zeri now?
Cherry,
We calling him Zeri now? Is that...
X-Man.
Zeri.
Cherry. Look, I'll
Cherry,
take
Cherry?
him.
Is it Cherry or is it Zeri?
Cherry,
Have
isn't
you know something we don't?
Isn't it Cherry?
Yeah, well, you're saying
Yeah.
But you've
Zeri.
said
I
Zeri
just said
multiple
Zeri because I
times.
saw a fucking X. Leave me alone. And the doggies line I'm scared of, though. So Rando said the doggies don't go well. But against Wayne Bennett sides, the doggies have been shit for the last 10 years. So, fuck it. Doggies line, -5.5, 351. I think the fish just might be faltering a little bit. I don't know. But they do make it tight.
They do make
They
it
do
tight.
make it tight.
Oh, they love making it tight. Yeah, they do.
I'm going to follow Rando. I'm going to take the doggies instead of the doggies line. So it's going to be a real short for me right here. And the odds for that are only 295. 295. That's a few fucking strappos these days, whatever they're called.
I don't know what you're talking
What's
about.
Remember those sour strappo things you'd get from the milk bars? Like,
no,
they
I
used
do.
to be about 20
I don't remember
cents.
call them strappos.
No, I also reckon you immediately become old when you refer to things as milk bars. Like, who's ever been to
I was
a fucking
driving around
milk
the other
bar
day.
before?
I was driving around. I
It was just,
desperately needed
a
sugar.
corner store. It
Yeah.
wasn't a milk bar.
I know, but that's
Milk bars what your parents had.
We never had milk bars, dude. We
no,
had
we
corner
didn't.
stores.
But I was thinking about that. I was driving
Which
around the
still
other day
exist.
and I needed like a sugar hit. I think I was going to go play game golf and I was fucking tired. And I was like, I just need some like, I don't want to have to get into a Woolies car park and go find my way up an
Yeah,
escalator.
Quickie Marts,
It's
like they're everywhere.
the 7-Elevens are literally.
Do they have
on every
lollies
corner.
and shit?
Yes,
like the
dude.
sour ones?
I
Oh, maybe not like.
I
the
wanted
corner
a yuppie
store.
pizza, a yuppie burger.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I wanted
Yuppie.
you needed a fucking Easter show bag is what you were looking for.
No, I needed a fucking milk bar. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you need a place that also sold Chico rolls.
Yeah, off-brand lollies.
Yeah.
Mate, I love those random lollies that didn't even have branding. They're just in a
They
fucking
sell them in
box.
Woolies and shit, though.
They're just in a box.
Spat all over the
that's
mic now. Jesus Christ.
Kids
Okay,
high
kids
yuppies, dude.
are- Here's a milk
Thought of
bar.
yuppies.
Someone get me a yuppie pizza and a
Yeah,
yuppie
send 'em in.
burger. Send them
in the yuppies.
please.
Have they cancelled them? Or are they still around?
I don't know. I hope not.
No, they're still around.
Still around?
They're literally just like rubber.
Nerds still around? I was thinking I
Yeah,
just want to
nerds
carry
are
nerds
around.
in my
Love
golf
nerds.
bag if I need to pick me up.
You just
Just
want
get
to
some
carry
fucking
nerds in your golf bag.
Just if I
That's-
need to pick me up. 18 holes of comp's tough. You need some nerds to
Half
get
Have you
through.
seen
Half
the
purple,
nerd
half
rope?
pink.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
gross, dude.
Fuck.
I've had a nerd rope before.
A
They're
lot.
fucked up.
A lot to take in.
Yeah, right. That would be too
It's
much.
like the chewy lolly shit with nerds like woven.
I do
no-
like those strips with the sugar on them.
Yeah, the sour
yeah,
straps.
that's what I was
They
calling a
were
strappo.
great.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
strappo.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about something else. Anyway,
Edward.
Stocky at $2, Tom. We talked about him in the green room. That's
did.
fucking ridiculous. And Jacob Preston, who went walkabout for me last week, he comes back in. I just can't ignore him. 674. Not bad odds, I don't think.
Not bad, Roo. What are you doing?
That Dolphins right edge defensively is absolute shambles to me. I'm going to take Josh Adokar for a hat trick here. $10.50.
Oh.
Had a look at some stats the other day. Last 6 games against non-Sydney teams, he scored 10 tries. Foxy.
Jesus.
So,
Hat trick.
you know, occasionally that Bulldogs left edge, they just have a day out where Kick Out and Burton, all them are going nuts. I reckon they might have one of these here. So, Fox Hattie, $10.50.
Fuck. I don't really like my bet either. I had Critter first, second, or third, 520. I just haven't. It's been so hard to find value. The value of substance, of value of value.
Looking for value of value.
I
right?
am, and I just am I fucking copying Roo here just for the fuck of it. I am. I want to be on a Hattie. Fucking, I don't care. 10.50 is nice, even though
fun.
it's not. It's a bit of fun.
I've never banged a Hattie.
I don't know if I've banged a Hattie either. Dude, banging
never
a
done
Hattie
it.
would be quite nice.
Be a fun watch.
Yeah.
Be a fun watch.
I'll bang with you, Roo. I
you.
hope to anyway. What's our Lippy doing?
Preston, Stocky, Fish plus 9.5, 802.
Fish plus 19.5. I think that's all right. Surely that's safe.
Fish plus 9.5 boost the odds that much? Interesting.
There's no way it boosts you.
There's no way.
Preston, though, will get a bit. Stocky at 2. And he's just gone with the fucking.
Well, I've
absurd line.
I've got Stocky and Preston 674. Do you know what I mean? You get an extra $1 and something for fucking putting the Fish plus 19.5 in.
You do?
Yeah, $8.02.
Wow. Have I fucked my odds? Let me just have a quick
Look there, Ed. I can do that for you if you'd like. Bostock and Preston, Edward. 671.
There you go. So they're
So you're actually lying about your odds at 671, not 674.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Just listen, dude.
Come in.
It all counts. It all counts on the road to glory. Let's move on. Let's move the fuck on. Cowboys, Raiders, Queensland Country Bank Stadium. $1.48 the Cows, $2.65 the Raiders, 6.5 the line, 51.5 the total. Rando, what's up?
It's going to be 25 and dry at Townsville for this one. The Cowboys, they've won their last 5 games against the Raiders. However, as I am pretty deflated after that loss on the weekend, I can't trust them, especially at the Saturday 5:30 p.m. time slot, because they've lost all 3 home games against bottom 8 opponents on that time slot. So absolutely hate it. For me, for try scorers though, I do like a Cowboys player, and that is Helam Lukey. He presents himself as the best value at $3. He's scored in his last 2 games against the Raiders, and the right second rower has only scored 1 less try than the right winger against the Raiders this year. So almost just as good as the right winger picking Lukey.
If you got AI to shoot you out a 5:30 Saturday game, I reckon this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
Cowboys host the Raiders.
Yeah. That's a great fucking call.
Cowboys
from you, Rude.
host the Raiders.
It's a great call.
This is like I'm going onto Amazon Prime and I'm willing to pay for a movie. Did on the weekend.
So I don't have to watch this shit,
Civil
man.
War, $7. Great movie. Not great, but good movie.
What's that movie?
It's the guy, Alex Garland, who does like Ex Machina and like all those kind of trippy ones. It's about American Civil War, but it's like an A24 film, which means it's like indie art house good. You know what I mean? Yeah, look, I for this game, I'm just going Strange and Dearden for 9.19 because this could be a cracking game to get some ATS bangs, but it could also just be a pile of shit.
It could be an absolute stinker.
I'm going to say
like 8-0 or something.
I know I'm not going to start watching it. I'll be watching a movie or this new Mormon detective show I started the other night, and then I'll check the NRL.
No, it's good.
Is it good?
Under the
Under the
it's on
clouds,
Disney.
under the
it's
gods.
fucking. It's
Is
fucking.
this the Jake
good.
Gyllenhaal thing you're talking
No,
about?
that one's a couple of years old. That one you're watching. The Jake Gyllenhaal one, presumed innocent.
Millie's watched it. I haven't watched
Dude,
it.
everyone.
Fucking
Yeah, right.
good.
You want to talk about a show my missus told me about
Fucking
like
good.
weeks
Really?
ago that I haven't
yeah.
listened to,
Yeah,
and now
right.
she's angry at
It's
me?
a ripper. Jake
Yeah.
Gyllenhaal, terrific.
I haven't got it. Normally I'm on the shows.
Oh, mate, it's been a dearth of good shows, but this is a ripper.
Everyone's
right.
talking about it. Do you ever have that though? When your missus recommends you something and you're like, oh yeah, maybe, and then your friends do, and then you watch it, and then you're like, what the fuck? Well, I don't want to watch that.
Millie's been watching the Jake Gyllenhaal one, and
Yeah.
I haven't been watching it because I missed it. But I was like, it's a her show now. Turns out it's probably a me
Probably
show.
a you show.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
No,
it's fast paced and electric.
Yeah,
Great
right.
acting, really good. But also the
The Mormon one's
fucking
good.
fucking
Looks
good.
a little dark. I'm only like an ep and a
No,
half
it's
in.
it's real good.
Yeah.
Me and Elsa love that crime shit.
Oh, same.
Fucking hook that shit to me veins. It's the only stuff I watch.
All right, where are we? Who's got?
Strange and Dearden, 9.19. Yep. Like just trying to find some value in a could be anything game.
Yeah. That's all you can do, mate. I've gone Hudson Young. He scores tries. He doesn't score every week, sure. I'm first to admit that. But he scores a shitload of tries.
Did he score last week?
Don't think so.
Good.
Which is good.
That's
Which
good.
is very good.
That's good.
Which is very good. And Tommy Dearden, who finds the line, finds the chalk. 694. Again, I don't give a fuck about this game. 2 pathetic rugby league sides. No one believes the Cowboys should be in the 8. No one.
do.
They are the worst side in the 8 by a fucking country mile, backed up by points differential. Disgraceful rugby league outfit. And that's that.
Yeah.
That's that.
I had Huddy first, second, or third. You threw some Lukey at me, and so I've just now changed that to Huddy Lukey ATS 757. Fuck this game. A nice double ender. I don't know if I've really sat on a double ender for a while, and I'm looking forward to just feet back.
You haven't swallowed one for a while?
Nah, legs around the head and just
You going to jump in the swing?
Just work me. Work
Jump in
me.
the swing?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, if that's possible, I didn't think a double ender worked like that. But I'm legs behind the head for this game.
Okay.
I won't be watching it.
Yeah, this game, if there was like those things that measure
won't be watching
earthquakes, like little
Richter scale
things, if there was an excitement, like one here, that excitement for the games, like this wouldn't even be ticking to like, you know.
Well, magnitude zero.
Yeah. And you know what? There are like not a shitload because there aren't many of you out there, but Cowboys fans who are like, fucking what's all this bullshit about Cowboys, man? Shut up.
You get it, though.
You get it. Of course they get it.
Yeah, they don't want to admit it.
No, they don't admit it.
Internally, they have admitted it.
Yes. Like you admitted to yourself.
We're going to
Jake.
make the 8. We're going to make the 8.
You got
We're going to
pumped
storm
at home with the
through.
Broncos last week.
This sounds
We
like
felt sorry
this
for
is
them.
like what you say
We
yourself in
felt
the
sorry
mirror.
for
We're
them.
going to make the 8.
We're going to make the 8.
Your opportunity to show your medal last week.
You know
was
the
last
likely
week. You got
final
pumped.
series is Manly versus Cowboys. That's 6 versus
Well,
7.
we'll do a live stream for it.
Yeah, and we'll
Beautiful.
fuck you up.
God,
Fuck
I
you
can't
up.
wait for it.
I think
Can't wait
I've
for
got
it.
the perfect bet for this game. Two strike centres marking each other who are both great in attack and both just refuse to fucking tackle. Val Holmes and Matty Timoko. 776. Love it.
Okay. Don't mind it. I don't mind any of our bets here.
Yeah, I think they're pretty
I
good.
think
You've done
they're all
well,
pretty-
considering.
Well done, boys.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well
Pat
done.
on the back sort of stuff. Lippy had Huddy, Raiders, Tuolungi, 1181. He's finding some value, this bloke.
He is finding value.
He's finding a little bit of value.
Raiders being the hardest leg there, generally speaking.
Yeah,
but it is the Cowboys.
Would it shock you? I wouldn't
No.
be shocked if the Raiders put 40 on you.
No.
And then you go, oh my God, what are you shitting on us for?
We're going to put 40 on this week, for sure. For sure.
Tigers v the Rabbitohs. Shockingly, this game's somehow more interesting than Raiders Cows. Campbelltown Sports Stadium. 265 the Tigers, $1.48 the Rabbitohs, 6.5 the line, 53.5 the total points. Rando.
I think the line is generously low there for the Bunnies. The Tigers, they've lost their last 7 games by 12-plus points. The Bunnies, they've beaten the Tigers by 13-plus points in each of their last 4 games against them. So Bunnies minus 6.5 should be the best line of the week. The Tigers, they've conceded 13 tries to left edge backs in the last 5 games. I know Greg Marshew was left empty-handed, but I do like the left centre because Mapalungi scored on the weekend instead. The left centre has scored in the last 3 games against the Tigers. Tane Milne, last game against the Tigers, did just about everything but score with 3 try assists. I reckon he looks the goods. He's paying $3.30, which is unbelievable value. If I can say that now. $3.30, that's value, right?
Who's paying 330?
Tane,
Where's he playing? Because I saw the
Centre.
330.
left centre.
Yeah, I was like, is he playing off the bench or something? It's pretty good value.
Left centre, though, outside Jack White, and it can be hard to get the ball at times.
Yeah.
What are you doing,
would
mate?
be my concern. I have Cody Walker, Galvin, Buller. I think we get a high-scoring affair, and I'm going to take the Bunnies minus 6.5, adding that in now. That's going to give me $44.86.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Got a bit of a vibe about it this game. Like, get your ticket to MacArthur or Campbelltown. And
Campbelltown Sports, mate.
And then get your little 3-try scorer. You know what I mean? I feel that's kind of like, these teams aren't playing for anything. Or Tigers.
Can the Tigers win this?
No.
I think they can get it. I think
They've
they can
lost
get
10
it
of
to
their
like a
last
30
11
game.
games.
Aren't they a
Campbelltown.
turkey side for South?
They
don't
are. I swear to God, they are. I swear they
You don't
always
reckon they
come
got one more
close.
win in them?
No, not this game.
I reckon they got one more.
I reckon they do.
Parramatta, they'll beat Parramatta. Watch that.
I don't think so.
I reckon it could be like both teams score over 30 points or something. I really do.
I like that.
So I'm just punching my 3 ATS ticket in Buller, Cody, and Murray. Buller, he's found a bit of form amongst the Tigers. It's just a pile of shit, but he's still going all right. Cody Walker, again, just bounce to the ball stuff. And Cab Murray, that guy won't give up. He doesn't care if you're playing for top 8, top 4, wooden spoon, whatever it is. 16.67.
Mate, I agree with you. I've taken Cody Walker out, but I've got Murray and Buller at 7.85. I reckon they're every chance. Cam scored last week.
Yep.
Hungry
Just up in the middle stuff.
I mean, just trucking that purity. And Buller because, well, who else are you going to take for the Tigers, right? 7.85.
I'm just trying to juice some fucking Val out of this shithole of a game. But again, I would like to reiterate, not as bad as Raiders Cowboys. Buller, Cody, Murray, Gray, 39.78. It's just what day is this? Saturday or Sunday? Saturday. Again, will not be watching. Just want some points. Don't want this game to fuck me with odds, so I'm just going heavy, and we'll see how we go. You know what I mean? It'd suck if you went like some real like trying to be a smart cunt bet on this game and you're not watching it. You look back, you're like, why the fuck did I waste my time with that?
Yeah. You got to cut your losses sometimes.
You cut your losses on certain
Entertainment-wise,
games.
value-wise,
Fuck
just...
this game.
Yeah.
Go high or get fucked. Edward, you gone?
Yeah, I've gone, mate.
Good for you, mate. Everyone gone?
Yep.
Lippy?
He's got Tigers to win, Dewey and Papali'i, 17-14. Again, not the worst. Like
Well, but it is like I feel like I'd want more for a Tigers win.
17. Yeah, I know. I get that side, but it's just...
It's an upset with a back rower. It's not great.
No, that's you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just got a strange feeling about this game. I really do.
Well, it'll fuck my bets if you.
Well, you've just copied my bet and put Gray on top of it.
Right. So it'll fuck the bet if the fucking Tigers win, won't it?
Well, there's no result in our bets, so...
Yeah, but if I've got 3 South try scorers,
Yeah, but it could be 36-34.
Of course it could. Of course it could. But I doubt that'll happen.
Who's Gray? Who's Gray?
Jai Gray?
There's no Greys like that in there, man.
Whatever, dude. I mean, I think we're all
Well,
right.
I don't know who that is.
Don't you know who it is?
No.
Well, you fix it
It's
up.
voided.
You fix it up.
You spell his name wrong and differently every week.
Yeah, because it's a real mix-up of a name.
Well, I'm just saying, if you won't be able to put that bet on.
Well, I will because I just showed the slips. That'll be fine. And let's be honest, Cody will probably fuck it up anyway in these things. Wrecked, Cody, wrecked. Let's move on. Dragons, Titans. $1.58 for the Dragons, $2.40 the Titans, 4.5 the line, 51.5 the total points. Rando.
It's going to be dry in Wollongong for this one. Kieran Foran playing his 300th game, but if history tells, 4 of the last 5 300 gamers who have played their milestone game away have gone on to lose. The Titans, they've lost their last 7 away games against Sydney teams and lost their last 5 games after being kept to nil the week before. So stats don't really align with a fairy tale 300 for Kieran. For try scorers, though, David Fafita, he looks the best value here. He hasn't scored in his last 7 games. However, the Dragons have conceded 11 tries in the last 5 games in his attacking channel. We saw just last week the Bulldogs scoring 3 of their 4 tries through there, so don't mind him at $3.
Again, if AI was to shoot you out a Sunday 2 p.m. game, nailed it.
Yep. Seriously. Well, what are you doing?
Absolutely no.
What are you doing, Ruru?
I'm going to go Zach Lomax at home to cross and a bit of value. I'm going to go Jaden Campbell to score here. He's been a bit quiet the last few weeks, hoping for a bounce back. $6.64.
Okay. Edward, what are you thinking?
Mate, I'm taking all the wingers. I don't feel anything when I look at this game. I think there's a chance it's high scoring, and I think there's a chance that every winger crosses the chalk. Lomax, Tuipulotu, AKP, and whoever the fuck the other winger is for the Titans.
Okay. Sebo?
As I say, Titans, you don't know when you can
Jojo
get...
Fafita.
Like those weird bouncy balls you used to get in toy shops that are like have weird edges, can bounce fucking anywhere, and that's the Titans. But I'm thinking they bounce back because that's just what they're gonna do. Like they put on a pile. They go good, bad. Who the hell knows? But I'm just liking the vibe around 4 and 300th, and the boys getting up. Desi's you know what I mean. There's a close relationship there. Let's just bounce back. Jojo, I brought him into Supercoach because the only guy I could afford last week in my head-to-head finals, and he did fucking nothing. So I hope he bangs. Keeney. Again, we triple staked him last week and didn't even get close. Hope he bangs again. Fafita hasn't scored in 7 matches. And he's around that 290. For those 3 guys, if you get a little Titans fuckfest where they get like 60-plus points, which they did a couple of weeks, they've done a few times this year, right? You get 21.92 for that. Because they either come out and do the fuckfest or they just do nothing and boring Dragons game. This is like boring versus glitter strip footy right now. So I'm just hoping the glitter strip footy gets over the, tough, gritty, grind out 12 points. Fuck it. I enjoy watching the Titans and backing 3 of them.
All right. I have gone a name bet for this one. I got a couple of Jadens and a couple of Fafitas.
Yep.
There's no rhyme or reason. I, to be honest, don't think it'll get up. I think the Dragons will probably win, and it'll just be a waste of everyone's time. But again, I'm not watching this game, so I'm just hoping for magic while I watch the UFC, while I watch some violence, while I watch people getting after it. So Jaden Sewer, Jaden Campbell, and then Dave Fafita, Jojo Fafita, and you're going to get 88-30. It's not even that bad a bet. If you removed the connection of the names,
Yep.
it's really not that bad.
It's just a sewer, really.
It's a sewer.
Yeah.
You need a sewer for $88. That's all it is.
It's essentially a sewer.
It's a sewer. 88-30.
Well, Fafita's going to score. Like, Fafita's, he's due. Jojo, he scores a fair few. Campbell. If it's a fuckfest, he's scoring.
If it's a fuckfest, he's getting over.
Yeah.
You need a sewer. And sewer can score. Sewer can score.
It's all you need is a
So
sewer.
maybe I get a fuckfest on my hands.
It's all you need is a sewer, mate. It's pretty
It's pretty fucking simple.
pretty fucking simple.
What's the Lippy doing?
Fafita, sewer, and Lomax to score 8+ points. 9-14, not bad.
The sewer.
The sewer's the
Sewer's
scat part, though.
again,
for
the sewer is
9-14.
the scat part.
The sewer's the good part in an 88-1, but in a 9-14.
But it's a scat part. All right, final match of the round, my lovelies.
Where is he at?
I don't know.
Is he still going?
I don't know.
Is he fucking
I don't know how that guy. He just popped into my head. There. I don't know
my
what the fuck that was.
lovelies.
Hello, my lovelies. Paulie-
I mean, there's only many fucking frozen calamari you can sample.
Did you
but-
see him eat the fucking vegan sausages?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that is just one of the great videos of all time. He's just gagging. Took him for so long. Sharks Knights, Shark Park, $1.36 a Sharks, $3.10 for the Knights, 8.5 is the line, and 49.5 the total points, Rando.
The Sharks, they haven't lost to the Knights at Shark Park since 2014, winning their last 5 games. The Knights, they have lost 9 of their last 11 games against top 4 opponents. The last 3 games have been by exactly 8 points, so right on that line. The Neds punters have that perfectly correct. For try scorers, I really like the left edge here for the Sharkies. You've got Sam Stonestreet, where the left winger for the Sharks has scored first, second, or third in each of the last 4 games. Or you got Carl Iro. He scored in 3 of his last 4 games, and the Knights have conceded a try to a left centre in each of their last 4 games too. So Iro or Stonestreet.
I've got Iro to score first, second, or third, along with Sione Katoa on that right edge. I think they'll target that spot. $22.59.
Tom and I were talking the other day, and he just looks at me and he goes, "Fuck, that Tommy Hazelton scores tries." I go, "Yeah, he does. Yeah,
And then he did.
and he does, and he did. 425, he goes in. It's pretty simple, very fucking simple.
Yep.
It's all I need to happen. 425, one bloke, one man.
Sebo?
I hate my bet, but I'm going Ponga and Iro. Ponga, just because Rue tripled him last week.
Yeah,
really.
dude, I was
that's
thinking the same
basically.
thing.
I can't
Yeah.
pretend that's not the reason
No,
I'm
it's
doing
jumping
it.
on the
yeah,
poker
yeah,
machine.
yeah. Just trying to get the feature after Rue just pumped some cash and couldn't get it. And then Iro just to make it a double ender, 828.
Sebo, I'm loving the Ponga angle. I'm going to do it myself.
My starving children this week will be stoked for you, boys.
You
jumping
fucking pumped
on.
some coin through, didn't you, bro?
You did.
Sure did.
You worked it. You absolutely worked it. And you know what? I'm going to fucking get a Ramian as well because he got that last week. So I'm just going to try and go Ponga Ramian, 807.
Just same thing.
Yeah, 807. Suck a fat one bet. You know what I mean?
If it gets up, that's suck a huge one.
Yeah. What's the Lippy doing?
Marju, Lucas, Knights, W, 12-14. 12-14.
Beautiful. Let's get to our unit scoopers. Shall we dance?
Let's do it.
I'm going to allow you to kick things off, Edward.
Listen, Panthers Storm, who wins? Panthers win. They're at home. We know that. That's fucking easy. Now, Manly, they take on the Warriors. Turbo and Saab score. That's like tick, 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 easy. Piece of piss. Thanks for coming. Roosters come back. They'll fuck the Eels up. Sua Ali'i, Rando loves him. I love him. He goes in. And then Huddy against the Cowboys. The Cowboys suck. 24-52.
Okay. Rue?
I've got Turbo and Saab to cross in their game. Then I've got Gutho against the Chooks. I think Parramatta put up a fight there, and he's always sniffing around. And then Matty Timoko being marked by Val Holmes this week at about $3. Love that value. I've essentially got Gutho and Timoko to score at $25.11.
Sebo?
I'm going some like easy favourites and just peppering it with a couple of try scorers. So I think Panthers win. Manly win. Pepper it with a little Sabi, thanks to Rando. Roosters belt the Eels. Bunnies beat Tigers. Titans relying on Fafita. He's finally a bit of value. Titans win. David Fafita. That gets me 28.05. It's really not that crazy. It's basically, can Fafita break a 7-game losing streak and the Titans turn it into a fuckfest and beat the Dragons. That's the dodgy leg. That's the leg I'm obviously getting the most value for. But I just love it coming down to the Titans. You know what I mean? 28.05.
I have just been all over the shop, just dancing, prancing, just trying to find something with some Val.
Some Holmes?
Some Holmesy about it. So, I'm going Tommy 2+ into a Homoli 2+, 45.75. I was trying to throw in a bunch of other shit. I had Nazaki in there initially, which will just now become a civilian. Let's see how we go. Come on, Manly, do it for me. I'm wearing the beanie, unintentionally, but intentionally. Let's just see what happens. Let's see what we can do.
Fire up sort of stuff.
I think Manasi Finehouse sent us this. No joke. Anyway, that's the bet.
Did he?
Pre-prison.
Yeah.
Pre-prison. No, from prison. What's the lippy doing?
Panthers -3.5, Manly -15.5, Roosters -7.5, Fish +5.5, Raiders +6.5, Tigers +6.5, Dragons -5.5, Knights +8.5, 151.67. That is an Azaki attempt.
Lovely. Sorry, just putting this in correctly. Beautiful. Love that. All right. Well, we'll get to our hot seat with Sebo. You're going for your second week here, brother.
Yep.
And then we will wrap it up.
All right, looking to be the first person ever to get 2 hot seat bets in a row, and I'm mixing things up. Rather than going the $1.90 even money thing that is a coin toss, and it turns out we suck at coin tosses, I'm going a 3-legger, which only spits out 2.10 in value, but I believe they are locks. Roosters to just beat the Eels. The Eels gave it their all last week, and now they're going to be out of puff, and Roosters are just going to start firing up for the finals. Then Manly to beat the Warriors, same kind of deal. Manly, throw the footy around. Get used to finals. Get used to scoring tries against the Warriors, who, again, probably out of puff. And I also need Saab to score. Rando gave some great stats on Saab. I reckon they're going to put maybe 30, 40 points on him. So I just need those 3 things to come off. That gets you 2.10. I'm going to attempt to go on a hot seat run of 7 or 8. I don't know how many more to go, but make some history here.
Okay, there you go. Roosters win, Manly win.
Saab to score.
Saab to
Like it.
Yeah,
Like
Jesus
it. This
Christ.
is better stuff.
Well, two-legged, three-legged fucking hotties. I didn't know we did it.
Yeah.
Well, you can do whatever you want.
I
whatever
know.
you want.
I know. I thought there was something where we were saying you couldn't do
the
multiple.
In the
leg.
last week.
The last leg's got to be a 1-legger.
So as in before you like the winning week.
the winning week,
Okay.
yeah.
You want to build drama.
Gotcha.
Heard of it?
Yep. No, I have heard of it. You've
he-
also got a huge rock of sleep on your eye. It's been annoying me all
If he
show.
gets this, that'll make him the all-time greatest hot seater ever. With
Really?
2 in
Can
a row.
we double check that? 2 in a row? I swear
one's
someone.
got 2 in a row.
No one has got 2 in a row.
Nah.
No fucking way.
Mate, well, there's been like, out of 20 fucking 5 weeks or whatever it is, there's been like 3 bets win.
Insane. All right, punters and dribblers, shout out to Neds once again. We love you, we love you, we love you. And hellosport.shop for the golf tickets. Bye.
What are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.